What's up, Mi40 Nation? BPAT coming at you. I'm giving you guys a rundown of what you can expect leading into the Arnold Classic. So most of you have been members now and saw my prep last year, and if you haven't, we still have those archive videos available. So basically what I'm going to be doing over the next week, because I haven't done this personally before, but every week I'm going to give you guys an update as to where I am in the prep, what's going on, the changes we're making, how I feel with my progress, and also going to be giving you guys some really deep insights into my training, how training is different than previous years, how training in my gym for the first year is going to impact things. As you can imagine, being in your little temple, your little mecca, is pretty awesome and pretty unique. Like, I come in here and I never have more than 3 people training at a time. I actually close the gym between 10 and 12, 10 a.m. and noon, so that I can train, which is pretty cool, pretty unique. It allows me to blare the music and do whatever I want, really, which is pretty awesome, and kind of the reason why I built the gym. The reasons I built it, and I may have mentioned to you guys, was to take away extraneous stress and eliminate excuses. So, in the past, training at really busy gyms, I felt that my workouts took a long time. I felt like sometimes you couldn't access what you needed. And I also felt a little bit guilty for having to leave my kids for such a long time, because sometimes an hour and a half workout or a 60-minute workout would take 3 hours, because there's people talking to you, there's people I want to chat after, before, pictures, all those things, which are part of the sport and part of what I do, but at the same time took me away from the most important thing in my life, which is my family. So being here, I'm standing in the classroom of the Mi40 gym, which actually also doubles as the daycare. So my kids get to come in here and play around and jump around, jump on the trampoline, and write on the whiteboards and whatever they want to do, and they watch TV, whatever it happens to be, while I'm training, or if I have to come at certain times of the day and they have to come with me, then they do. And also the other benefit is it's only 3 blocks from my house. So eliminates excuses of time, because that was probably my biggest limitation last year. Is I missed a lot of workouts because I felt guilty. I didn't want to leave. But when your 3-year-old son is crying, "Daddy, why do you have to leave me? Don't leave me. Play baseball with me." You don't leave. You don't leave. It doesn't matter if I get 10th at the Arnold anymore. It matters if my son thinks I'm the greatest dad in the world, and that's all that matters. But so I've tried to kind of eliminate that and combine the two. So training here has tons of benefits as far as eliminating excuses. The equipment, as you can imagine, I've picked exactly what I want. I made a wish list and I've filled it. There's probably 2 or 3 pieces out there that I can't find, but I'm looking, and they're coming. And every week, you guys know that Prime fitness equipment, has hooked us up with their entire line, basically every piece that I wanted. Watson has done amazingly well for giving us exactly what we need and exactly what we want. So, and as well as hand selecting the other pieces that may be old, that may be new, that I think are the best to fulfill every little gap in my training and in our training and your training when you come to visit the gym. The intensity has been great. I'm overcoming some injuries like always. There's always bumps and bruises along the way. My elbows actually feel great. So some people have been mentioning that my arms look a little bit bigger, which is, they better be, because I can actually train them now. Still not 100%, but pretty damn close. I don't notice any pain anymore, but I notice some neurological output deficits, I guess. So, if I'm training output, I find that the tricep just dies rather than hurts, which is a big improvement over last year, to the point I couldn't even physically touch my elbow last year. So thank you to stem cells and PRP for that, fixing my elbow. My body feels great. My back has improved a ton. My arms have improved a ton. I'm focusing on bringing my waist down. Now, nutritionally, I've been dieting for about 2 weeks, or eating only clean foods at home, not eating out anymore like that, eating at home, not really measuring. I'm measuring, but not really, being perfect with everything. I'm pretty close, but maybe 95% of the way there. And then tomorrow, which is Monday, we're going to start, everything's going to be perfect. So I haven't started any cardio or like that, and anything like that yet. My body usually responds pretty quick from just dieting. So that's where we are now. We're at 10 workouts a week. So every other day, I'm doing 2 workouts a day. We'll probably push our way up to as high as 10 workouts a week, probably the highest I'll go. And I think we'll peak there around 9 weeks out, hold it there till about 7, and then bring it down, deload a week, and then push it back up to 12. 10 workouts a week would probably be the highest I go. But we can't keep it there forever, so it'll be 3 weeks, 10 a week, or 2-3 weeks, 10 a week, and then we'll deload. Cass Hansen is helping me this year, overseeing definitely all my supplements, overseeing most of my nutrition stuff, and also helping me with my workouts. I mean, he's it's great to have such a trained eye. You know, like you can do it yourself, but it's never as good because your body always wants to cheat. So Cass is here. Joe's obviously a great asset to the team. He's prepping for the Arnold also, so I'm helping him. He's helping me. We're just, you know, it's great having someone who's your peer to go over and look, hey man, like you're not hitting that. You need to hit it a little harder, and you know, you think you are, but you're not. So that's why we make that statement. You think you're training hard, but you're not. It's the truth. You know, you come here and have a workout with us and tell me if you're training hard, and we'll put you in the ground, and you realize you're not training hard because there's always somebody out there training harder, and I have that realization every single day, and I wish I was training harder, and you know, that's why I brought in Chris Cormier last year. Some of you guys saw that I brought in Chris in an attempt to take my training level to a new level. And did it work? No, it didn't work. I mean, to be frank, there wasn't the intensity I was looking for. There wasn't the intensity I was promised. As you guys can imagine, I have pretty high standards for myself and pretty high standards for the people around me. And if you're not making me better, you're making me worse. And I'm not the type of person who's going to stand around and feel sorry for you and hope that maybe you step it up. So unfortunately, it didn't work. You know, I'm nothing against Chris. He's a great guy, great friend of mine. But you know, I have kind of a different attitude and mentality than most guys. Kind of a, you know, killer instinct, I guess. I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to do everything I can. So as far as prep, you guys can expect to see at least a few videos a week on Mi40 Nation. For the last 6 or 8 weeks, you'll see every workout I do. So if you're not already a part of Mi40 Nation, I suggest you sign up. You guys are going to get every insight imaginable. If you have questions, I'll answer them on video. If you have things you want to see on in the workout, ask. We'll put it up. As far as heavy stuff, it's not particularly heavy. It's just really, really precise. And that's my goal this year. It doesn't have to be heavy because that's what hurts people. That's what's going to break me. You know, I'm smarter than that now. I've been doing this stuff for 18 years, and I'm smarter than having to lift heavy. It's just really, really specific. And I look to make it harder for myself. I don't look to make it heavier. And the disparity there and the difference there is massive if you think about it. So that's it for now. I don't want the video to drag on, but tons of amazing things coming within the Mi40 Nation and under the Mi40 umbrella. We're doing Mi40 certification launching in July. We're doing camps every single month at the Mi40 gym with myself, Joe Cass, and the entire team. Welcomes strength coach Adam Miller to the team, who's literally the brightest strength guy I've met in years. Super, super bright guy, and he's a lifelong student. You guys are going to love him. New workouts every day, every month on the Mi40 Nation site, new videos, and as always, you know, questions anytime you need from me. So these are the amazing joys of having your own gym. You get to spend a lot of time there and film a lot of cool stuff. So thanks guys, I appreciate the support. I will be back as often as I can with some videos, maybe with some more emotion than this one, and hopefully bring in some excitement and some enthusiasm back to the sport.